You know what time it is. You know what time it is tonight.
Bar Stool Sports. Bar Titus. Brandon Walker. Mostly sports.
Nice touch, TJ.
Oh, hey there.
Hi.
Welcome to Mostly Sports.
Oh, it's a Monday.
Presented by Jägermeister today.
It's another Monday.
It is Monday, October 6th. I'm in a good mood.
Are you?
I'm in a great mood. I'm in a great mood. No case of the Mondays over here, Brandon.
Wow.
No case of the Mondays. I over the weekend I was doing some personal reflection stuff, some personal growth stuff, and
wow.
I found a way to get to like not let Mondays bog you down. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of internal stuff going on, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a different attitude going into the week. I'm in a great mood today.
Well, I gotta ask you your secret. What did you figure out? What was the trick?
The trick was the downfall of Connor Griffin. Yeah, that was it. That was it. That was the trick. That's all it took. I'm gonna need that every weekend. Every single weekend, I'm going to need it. It is Monday, October 6th. We are live from Chicago. We are brought to you by Jägermeister, 56 Botanicals, 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Wherever you're at, if you're hanging with friends or at the bar or you're watching your college football team lose in humiliating fashion,
sure,
and have their season blow up in their face, or you're watching
one of his teams, though.
Or you're watching your baseball team choke away a multi-run lead late in a playoff game.
Okay, well, two teams ain't great.
Or you're watching your football team on their home field have a 14-point lead going into the fourth quarter and lose to a quarterback that everyone says sucks ass. On their home field, in regulation.
Sure.
No matter what you're doing. Maybe you're doing the sports stuff, just the mostly sports stuff. Call the shots. Cheers with ice cold Jägermeister. Remember to check Jägermeister out at barstoolsjägermeister.com. Drink responsibly. Jägermeister the core. 35%. Or you're watching your defending national champion volleyball team get fucking worked on Friday night. Get worked. Yeah. Humiliated.
Yeah.
They scored 6 points in one set. 25-6. You score 6 accidentally.
That's the biggest blowout.
Maybe in volleyball history. Drink responsibly. Jägermeister the core. 35% alcohol by volume. Imported by Mass Jägermeister U.S. White Plains, New York. What do you want to talk about, Brandon?
Well, Mark, I'm rubber and you're glue, and whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. What do you want to talk about, Mark Titus?
I would like to talk about the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Sure.
Going to UCLA to play a team that has led, before this game, 0 seconds of college football. The Penn State Nittany Lions that brought everybody back, that reached out to the largest alumni base in the world, I'm told. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm told by a liar, but that's what I was told, that they are the largest alumni base in the world. And they said, listen, the last 2 years, Michigan, they brought a lot of guys back, won a national champion. They cheated. They cheated their balls off, but they won a national champion.
Buddy, if we're going to get into what the liar said about Penn State through the years,
we're going to be here for a while. Then they said Ohio State was unhappy with how their season went, so they brought everybody back, and they won a national championship. So what we're going to do in Happy Valley is we're going to make sure all these guys that the NFL can't wait to get their hands on.
Sure.
Drew Aller, the NFL is foaming at the mouth. They're like, I need Drew Aller, the whole NFL. I'll do anything for Drew Aller. Would do anything to have him be my quarterback. Not so fast. We're going to bring him back to Happy Valley, and we're going to build a goddamn national champion at Penn State. They go to play UCLA, Brandon.
You forgot poached Ohio State's defensive.
They poached Ohio State's defensive quarterback. Paid way too much money for him.
Sure.
Paid way too much money for him. And they go to Penn State. Or they go to UCLA. Penn State goes to UCLA, a team that has not led for 1 second. And they get fucking dominated. They get fucking dominated.
Important clarification. You're not saying they hadn't won yet. You're saying they hadn't led a football game for a second.
They hadn't led for 1 single second.
They went through September without leading a football game.
If there's a rule of football where it's like you have the power to stop the game at any point in time, and we will accept the result at that point as a win or loss, UCLA would still have 0 wins.
Well, how long did UCLA trail Penn State on Saturday?
0 seconds, Brandon.
0 seconds.
It was a thorough ass whooping. Yeah.
Now, I got to say right now, and I hope I can get the sympathy from the crowd here. As you know, Penn State was my national championship pick. That appears to have been wrong. So I am prepared showing up today to take all the embarrassment.
That's big of you.
Listen, I put it on my shoulders, put it on me. bad pick. I believed in somebody you shouldn't believe in, and I am here to just go ahead and flog me if you would like to.
Yeah, you're embarrassing for you.
Let the flogging begin.
Let the flogging begin. Connor, you fucking idiot.
I'm not an idiot in the sense that I fully saw this coming.
No, you didn't.
You didn't.
Nobody saw this coming. I didn't see this coming with UCLA. Yes.
Nobody saw that coming.
The most embarrassing loss I've ever seen in a Penn State game ever.
Might be the most embarrassing loss by anybody ever.
Maybe. The spiral, if we didn't beat Oregon, I absolutely saw coming. And so
Connor, they hadn't led a second of a.
I understand that. That's again, it's embarrassing. It's pathetic. We should be ashamed. Everything. It was awful. It was a terrible.
Have you thought the spiral is happening because you are saying it's happening? You're manifesting it. That the whole Penn State fan base, the second you lose to Oregon, a team that very well may win the national championship this year, very very good. You lost in double overtime. The whole fan base going, well, there it goes. There goes the whole season. Do you think maybe that loser mentality seeped into the program?
No. I think it was the program knew that everything had been building towards that Oregon game for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
Everything had been building to that game for the past 3 years, and they were finally coming back to prove the doubters wrong. And there is, like, before the season, there were multiple outlets saying that if you had to pick a school that would have the most draft picks this upcoming draft, it would be Penn State. Like, there's tons of talent all across the board. They're unfortunately incredibly mismanaged. Franklin just doesn't have it. He's maybe lost the team. We'll see how they respond this week. But they lose the Oregon game. They get so down on their feelings because they realize that was a game we really should have fucking won.
Were they treating like it was the most important game of their life or something?
Yes, because it was. They all came back to prove that they could win a big game, to prove that they could make a real impact and put together a good, competent product that would lead to a Big Ten championship, that would lead to hopefully a national championship at the end of the line. And they didn't do it. They haven't looked right all year. They are awful.
Everything you're saying is well and good, but like if you're use Ohio State last year as an analogy, like the Ohio State lost to Michigan, and all the exact same things were said, and then Ohio State won a national championship. They used it as a
they didn't lose to UCLA.
As a springboard. Is it because we have better fans than you guys?
No, it's a problem with Franklin that we thought had been eliminated in the past couple of years, but it happened routinely right after we won the Big Ten championship game where we would lose in a big game to Ohio State or Michigan, whatever the case is. A lot of the times we were losing after bye weeks, which we did again with the Oregon game. And then immediately, instead of course correcting and saying, okay, we're fine, it was a good team we lost to, we'll be better, we immediately turn one loss into two, and we follow up with a loss to like Michigan State or Illinois. And this was, I mean, by far the worst one of all of those. The mentality that he instills in this team, the confidence he instills in this team, it's not there. They don't come out prepared to play. It's awful. Terrible product. It was the worst Saturday I've ever had, potentially.
Him doing the Northwestern tweet.
Well, yeah, and that's just like we're the laughing stock of college.
He has to do this. You have to do this. This is like a guy on death row still continuing to shave. You know, that's what they say. Like you have to continue to like make your bed and shave, or else.
And there were meetings.
Else you lose your mind.
Listen, I don't endorse these Barstool guys going after it like this.
Coach Franklin, what color juice do you want Connor Griffin to get with his breath? Oh no! Oh, because you.
And listen, yes, go ahead.
Oh, because you switched.
Yeah,
you switched the breakfast.
Which I did last year for Red October, which I did 2 years ago, which I do whenever we play an orange team. I switch to Red High C.
But it's not superstitious.
It's not superstitious in the sense that I just like to show support for my teams, and it gets me in the right headspace.
Is the breakfast in trouble?
Were you in
the breakfast is not in trouble at all.
As Penn State was down 20 at halftime or whatever it was, did you say to yourself, thank God I'm in the right headspace because of the breakfast? If not for the breakfast, if not for the breakfast, I'd be in a bad headspace right now.
I would have been terrible. It's something I look forward to every Saturday morning. I look forward to going to McDonald's. It gets me excited for the game.
But don't play. I mean, like, you make this content
because I've been doing this since college.
Don't do this but you're doing a thing where you're like, I don't know why people are attacking me about the breakfast. It's just something I do to, like, it's just fun for me.
No, I get why
you're the one that's like, I got the game day breakfast. Suck it. Like, we're gonna, it's a big game. We're gonna win.
I get people attacking me. But you got to have the context of, like, I've never said it was supposed to equate to Penn State winning football games. I've been doing this we showed.
You never said it was lucky.
We said that we did the picture on Wake Up Barstool this morning. I've been doing this since I was in like third grade, where we've had bad seasons, we've had good seasons, we've had terrible wins, we've had not terrible wins, we've had great wins but terrible losses. All throughout it all, I've been doing the McDonald's game day breakfast. Is what I.
But do. It doesn't make any sense why you you switch colors and why you go to this extent.
Just because I was also really excited for the Phillies, and I wanted to say, hey, it's also Phillies game day. Let's get fired up. Not because I think it's going to win the Phillies the game.
But
They
also
lost.
Exactly. They lost.
It's doing the exact opposite, and I think that's what we're trying to get you to understand, is that your breakfast is causing problems.
It's gotten toxic.
But there are so many. Okay, and I won't post about the breakfast as much as I do, because I mean now the rest of the season is virtually over. So yeah, it's not going to matter as much as it did.
Are you reconsidering your trip to Columbus at all?
Now, yeah.
Are you reconsidering your trip to Brownsburg?
That's what I was going to ask.
No, that's completely unrelated.
Penn State's 0-2 since you went to Brownsburg. And moms are still on the table.
I feel like you don't get it. What do you mean it's completely unrelated?
It has nothing to do with this.
How many games
we weren't playing Ohio State?
How many games
on
has your
Saturday?
college football team won since you ate my mom's cookies?
0.
0. And you think that's a coincidence?
How many had you lost before you ate his mom's cookies?
0, but we looked like shit.
And you're not seeing a connection.
You're not seeing the correlation.
No, this team that
You're not seeing the breakfast correlation at all.
No, the Penn State team that we've seen on the field
What if Bill Titus
has been the same for 5 weeks, regardless of my breakfast, regardless of Mother Titus's cookies, regardless of anything.
What if
They
Bill
are a bad
Titus
team.
brought you into Brownsburg, brought you into his bosom, brought you into sitting beside him at the Brownsburg game simply to make his son happy and simply to wreck Penn State's football program? What if that is what happened? What if it's been the ultimate subterfuge?
Possibly. I don't know. I just think we're the peanut gallery is too loud.
Well, it's funny you say that because we do have a video from Bill Titus right now. We don't, but that would have been cool. That would have been funny.
What the peanut gallery is too loud in what way?
In the sense that you guys especially are like trying to make it like my fault, as if this team hasn't been the same product that we've seen for the past 5 weeks.
They were undefeated
against FIU
until you put
Nevada,
on a white suit and did
Villanova.
the whole.
We sucked in all these games.
Okay,
but we were able to beat the cupcakes.
You never believed in them. You never thought they were good. You never.
I was hoping that the Oregon game they'd turn around.
I believed in them.
Right.
I thought they were good, Connor.
Yeah, you said that after we lost to them on our own home field after a bye week, that it would be a pick'em game the very next week if we'd squared off again.
I was worried about this. I was worried that Connor took so many L's over the weekend that he was just going to be dead, and he was going to show up this morning and just be so defeated.
Connor, there's a big gap between
no fight left.
A pick'em game with Oregon and being wrong about that, and losing to the worst Power 5 team in college football with a play caller who hadn't called plays in his life before Wednesday last week when he got the nod.
Didn't know how to work the headset.
With a quarterback who didn't look like he belonged at this level. With everything, they did not look like they belonged wearing these uniforms. And they beat you guys from moment one on Saturday. James Franklin has never been able to win the big one, but he's always been able to win these games. And now, where the fuck are you?
Oh, yeah, we're in a terrible spot because this, and again, it goes back to the past. It's been this entire season. The team has not looked right. And he's been saying in his press conferences every single week, like, people need to quit worrying. We're fine. We're winning all these games that we're supposed to. Okay, we lost to Oregon, but look at what like these other teams are doing. All these top 10 teams are losing. All these other teams are losing and getting upset by inferior competition. We don't get upset. Everything's fine. And then you see on Saturday, well, like, dude, like, you were wrong. Like, we're not prepared to come out and thoroughly beat a team that we should thoroughly beat. We were, what, 24?
Say thoroughly.
Thoroughly.
One more time.
Thoroughly?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, yeah.
You think your breakfast has nothing? I'm
Absolutely
hung up on this.
nothing.
I'm hung up on this.
Absolutely
I can't
nothing.
believe you think it has nothing to do with anything.
0.
All right.
Listen, Connor, I'm not really – Mark's jumping down your throat. Ebo's wearing the Dodgers uniform.
Yeah.
TJ's over there in a UCLA track jacket. He's in a Broncos. Like, they're all celebrating your downfall here. And I want to apologize on behalf of them.
You don't want to stand up?
I'll give you a hug. You're right.
Yeah.
Come here. It's okay. It's not your fault.
Ridiculous, dude. Yeah, it's awful.
We all love you, Connor.
Thank you. If Franklin didn't have a $56 million buyout, there is zero chance he would still be the head football.
You'd fire him?
coach.
Would you fire him? Would you fire him right now?
If the buyout
If you decide to fire him right now, any success he has in the future, you can't
Sirianni.
You can't count.
Don't go Sirianni on him.
You can't come in and be excited about any success James Franklin has at Penn State because you personally fired him and he's no longer.
Are you firing him?
Are you firing him?
If a buyout didn't exist.
But
No.
you don't have to pay him a buyout. You are personally firing him.
Are you
as your
fan
coach.
firing him?
You're fan firing him, but that means that he's not your coach anymore, which means
No, you
win or lose, you don't have to. If Penn State loses moving forward, we can't attack you for it because you fired your coach.
No, I'll take the more.
Okay,
I'll take the more lukewarm
You're
take.
sticking with your guy.
sticking with your guy.
Give him the rest of. I mean, yeah. But I don't know how you respond from this. I don't know how you possibly recover.
It's the worst loss I can remember any contender having in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And I know Michigan lost to App State, but App State was better than this UCLA team, and Michigan was not really that good that year anyway.
I posed this to Blutman on Friday. I said, would this be a bigger upset in your brain than Stanford over USC? Because that was a 40-point spread.
yeah.
40,
but
yeah.
Stanford was on the way up, right? That was the beginning
Harbaugh
of the Harbaugh
starting to
team.
climb.
Yeah, that was huge.
I mean, this felt like it was like a 40-point upset. I know it was only 24 and it was on the road, but
Yeah.
And it wasn't just that you lost, Connor. It was that Penn State fell behind, and then you did the block punt, and you got it right. Everything was right. And then every time you got a chance to win the game or to get back in the game, you just couldn't stop them. Everybody wants to blame Drew Aller. The defense sucks.
Dude, Drew Aller put the team on his back, which he should not have to do in a game against UCLA.
What's your two?
I was gonna say I get two silver linings.
Anybody
two silver linings.
Anybody who chalks it up to something as simple as, oh well, Penn State isn't good because Drew Aller sucks. I don't know how you could say that after that.
That's one of my silver linings. I think that touchdown throw. I think that's momentum. I think that's like
Stop.
You guys build off
Stop.
of that. Did you see you saw the touchdown to cut it to was it 7?
Yeah.
to Kyron Hudson in the back of the end.
Or cut it to 6?
Yeah.
What did they cut it to?
Cut
5?
To 6. They cut to 6.
Cut it to 6. What a throw!
Because
What a
UCLA had to
throw!
go for 2 in their last touchdown.
And I think that's growth because I think Drew Aller in those spots throws an interception, and I think seeing him throw a touchdown, that's growth. So that's a silver lining, and I think you can build on that moving forward. Number 2, again, how lucky are you to be able to turn on your TV on Saturday and see Penn State football? Because I mean you revisit what that program did. I think it's worth mentioning that you're lucky that a program even exists.
I think
Penn State. I think given what happened, with Jerry Sandusky, I'm talking about. I think the fallout of that, I think it would make a lot of sense for Penn State to just not have a football team.
NCAA reasonably could have gotten rid of
they could have reasonably. I think the moral play would have been just get rid of the football program altogether.
I think Drew Aller is going to be
so it's cool that
great
you get
pro. I think he's going to have a really solid NFL career, and we are putting him in such a terrible, terrible spot to win football games at Penn State. I feel
You put out a tweet that said, breaking, I'm changing the color of my drink. You said breaking, America, breaking news.
We could go back to it last year.
I'm changing the color of my drink.
I did the same exact
And then I
thing.
come in on Monday and I say, Connor, your breakfast, and you're like, what's with the peanut gallery? Why is the peanut gallery?
No, I do that shit. So, yeah, if we win, it's funny. If we lose, people can pile on me for sure. You're piling on me for the wrong reasons. It's not because it's supposed to be lucky and I blew the game for Penn State, but you can make fun of that for sure.
Well, speaking of piling,
I love that's the whole point. I'm putting this stuff out, so if it comes back and it makes me look like an idiot, fine, shit on me, DM me, tweet at me, I don't care.
in this room, we're all boys. We all love you. I want to stand up for you right now because I saw some shit on Saturday night. These nameless, faceless YouTube commenters that think they can just shit on people and they think they can just speak up and be like, oh, fuck you and whatever. I'm sick of these fucking YouTube commenters that just come in and we're boys. We're boys. We're fine.
We can make fun of each other, but not
No,
strangers.
if you're a YouTube commenter and you're out there and the first comment under Connor's YouTube, which has 45,000 views because they lost to UCLA in one of the most embarrassing losses I've ever seen in my life, if you're doing that, fuck you. TJ, you got that? Look at this. 42-37. And this asshole right here. Penn State is 0-2 since the Brownsburg trip. Hope it was worth it. Moms remain in play, by the way.
Who is that? What is the handle
That's,
there for the podcast listeners?
That's at Club
That's
Trillion.
at Club that's my Twitter handle. I don't know if it's my YouTube, but that's my.
Well, usually on YouTube you
someone's-
pop up as Mark Titus with the wrench.
Yeah, so I don't think that's me. I'm pretty sure that's not me. Pretty sure.
Are you so?
What is?
Are you so?
Well, that's me. But how did you do that, TJ? How did you link my profile to that? How did you do that? How did you pull that off?
Did they re-upload your Mr. Rainmaker video too? Or is that actually your?
But I've had 4 videos. They're all like 1,000 years old.
Anonymity just gives people courage, man.
Yeah. All right, Connor.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
He's down in
The good news is
I don't know where we go from here.
it's a loaded show, so we're not going to talk about Penn State forever. We also have to get to the most embarrassing loss in the NFL, which was the Eagles losing to the Broncos.
Yeah. It was a terrible weekend. God-awful weekend. And
I'm a Mississippi State fan. I've had some bad weekends. I don't know if I can compare to yours.
I stayed in my apartment all weekend, and I just did nothing but watch sports, and every single one of my teams fell short for me. 2 of them in embarrassing fashion. I then leave my apartment. I finally say, I'm going to go out on a run. I'm going to get some endorphins in. I'm getting catcalled by people at a gay bar as I'm running by.
What? Stop, let's stop there.
In what way?
Because you were a Penn State fan, or
No, they
was hitting on you.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, man."
Oh, that's good. That sounds great.
And then I kept like running by, and then they just called out, "Hey, Ginger," and then I was like, well, I turned around and I was like, all right, like, what's up? And then they're like, how's it going? And then they just tried to.
So you're jogging. You're jogging by a bar. You're jogging on the sidewalk,
gay bar,
presumably.
Yeah.
You know it's a gay bar before
Yes,
you jog by?
it's a
Okay.
gay bar.
You're jogging by, and they say, hey, man. And then you did what?
I kept going.
And then they said, hey, Ginger.
They were like multiple times, like, hey, man, hey, what, like, why didn't you stop?
How slow were you jogging that they had multiple times?
I was late into. I mean, because they called me from a distance, dude. They saw me coming from a mile away. But anyway, then I stopped and they were like trying to strike up a conversation. I was like, today's not the day. And I got Rochelle Ryan, who's hitting me up nonstop, and all this. It's too much.
Also, you got caught embarrassingly out in Losertown.
Oh my God! And then Nick texts me, which is well played. Fuck him, but well played. Yeah, he says, I swear I just saw you. You almost fell for the same thing.
Loser town.
This was right before I went for my run.
I'm sorry. Can I go back to the gay guys hitting on him?
Yeah. What?
Why did you stop and turn around and say what's up?
What? The
Because I
story
didn't
you're
know.
describing is way too long of a conversation for you just running by a bar.
I'm not Usain Bolt.
You're not a headphones guy?
I had headphones. I had my wired earbuds, and I was like, I'm
Does
here.
this make
This
sense?
doesn't make any sense.
Were you wanting to get hit on? Did you stop at the gay bar for?
No, I thought.
Were you running with your ass out, like shaking it as you're
no. But I
jogging like that?
and I didn't recognize it was a gay bar at first, and then I was like, oh yeah, no, I am at this spot. But and there was a family member who was walking into the bar too. He saw me, and he said,
What?
Wait,
How did all this happen?
How did all this happen as you're running by a bar?
Also, the bar is
should-
the bar is as wide as the studio. It is not
there's
a big bar.
there's a 1 second window where things could happen as you run by.
I saw these people like looking at me from about like, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 feet. And I was like, I'm just going to keep going.
kept running towards them.
Running towards them. But I'm not running. I'm like really, really slowing down because I'm at like mile 5 of my run right now. I'm like, I'm not in shape. Anyway, I'm like seeing them look at me and I'm getting like a weird vibe. I'm just going to keep going. And then they kept yelling like, hey, man, like, what's up? Like, hey. And so eventually once they were like, hey, Ginger, I was like, well, maybe like there's something wrong with me. Maybe like, I don't know what's going on. Like, should I stop? Like maybe my shoe's untied. I don't know. And they just started like hitting on me. And I'm like, well, I'm going to go. But then there was a family member as I had stopped who had walked into the bar too. And he was like, what's up, man? Like,
What do you mean they started hitting on you? What does that mean? After they said, hey, Ginger, what do they say?
Flirty is all hell.
You stop. You take your. I assume you take your.
Yeah.
Your headphones
wired
out,
earbuds.
Your
At
earbuds
any point
out.
during this, could you have been described as being in the bar?
No, because it was an outdoor patio that extended onto the sidewalk.
But what specifically do they say to hit on you? Like,
They were like, hey, man, how's it going? And
Maybe
like,
they're just being nice.
as I was in the middle of a jog. And so I was getting the vibe. And so I said, it's a bad time. Eagles lost. I'm going home.
So outside of the Eagles losing, the Penn State losing, the Phillies losing, the problems you had in your life this weekend were caused by people that wanted to fuck you, be it gay guys or porn stars.
yeah.
Correct. It's not the time. There's too much shit going on. I'm not.
Sounds like it's the perfect time.
When
It
was
sounds like it's exactly what
Yeah,
you need.
when was the time?
The time.
No, that's not what I'm asking. You said it's not the time. That implies.
When is the time?
Oh!
At what time when you're jogging by a gay bar and you get in a 45-minute conversation
Right.
as you're talking by
Yeah.
that you're very annoyed by? I'm so annoyed this is happening, but let me
So, yeah.
let me stop
I'll
and
have my tie.
It was a 10-second interaction.
when is the time where you're like, I'm absolutely in the mood for this?
The time is never. I guess, the time is never. But it was just I was like, I don't really need. I texted Ebo right afterwards. I was like, this is.
I said that's a win. I said that's your first win of the weekend. You should celebrate that.
Dude, I got hit on by a gay guy in college, and it was it made my week.
I felt.
Made my week.
I wasn't in the mood to talk to anybody yesterday. Just stayed secluded after my run. I stayed in my apartment. I did call my grandmom.
Mm-hmm.
What?
But aside
Don't
from
they
that,
tell you
What y'all
like,
talk about?
We just talked about life.
Is she a Penn State fan?
No, she's not.
Okay.
No.
Don't they tell you opposite action? If you're down bad in your luck, you're supposed to do opposite
Do
action.
the opposite action.
Yeah, you're supposed to like you said, go out for a run, maybe go to the grocery store.
Did they ever consider changing the
Tote
color
bag.
of the drink of their breakfast?
Yeah.
I don't think that's no. I don't.
That's not superstitious.
Okay. All right.
Like that I just continue to go back to that. That's like of everything that happened this
You
weekend.
did announce it.
Like the only thing I'm getting fired up about is you just being like, I never say that it's.
It's
I don't know
never
why
supposed to be
people are
lucky.
making a thing out of this breakfast.
And either side too, for the people who are like, oh, well,
It's only something I've done my entire life. I get the exact same order every time. It's simple, Brandon. Every football Saturday at the exact same time, I go to the same restaurant and get the exact same fucking thing. Why would you think I'm superstitious?
and
I changed the order. I changed it only because it's obviously Red October. Now when there's a sports equinox and my baseball team and my football team play at the same time, everybody knows this since I was 4 years old. I've switched the drink, and then I asked for a specific amount of ice cubes. Now you're asking how many ice cubes? It depends on the standings in the NL East.
no ice cube.
How many games up are the Phillies in the NL East? That's how many ice cubes I put in the drink. What would make you think that's superstitious? And I don't get it. I don't get this. I don't get the peanut gallery.
Big Cat gets donuts every Saturday. People have pizza Fridays. I got pizza.
If Big Cat, I will say,
my
Big
family
Cat,
went to
if every-
TGI Fridays.
If every Sunday, Big Cat was like, Bears game today, got to get my donuts for the game day, and they lost like they do seemingly every Sunday, I think people would be like, dude, stop getting the donuts. This is ruining everything. I think that would be a fair thing.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm never gonna not do this.
I know, and I'm never gonna not be upset about
Are
it.
you going to have the breakfast this Saturday?
Yes.
What about the jersey on Friday?
I'm not gonna post about it because.
Oh, here's a good question.
What about the jersey on Friday? The jersey you wear on Friday.
We can discuss that one.
That one's on the table.
Wow.
Is that superstitious?
That's just because it's about getting in a mood. Like, I'm fired up for football. We wait 9 years or nine.
You're not alone in that, dude.
We wait 9 months of the year for football, and I want to go all in. Ebo's
Brandon,
wearing
you
a
should
jersey
try.
today.
Brandon, you should try getting.
Oh, this
fired
was
up
an.
about
I
football.
wore this on accident. This was a total accident.
Yeah.
I don't know why Ebo's wearing a jersey. I can't even fathom why Ebo's wearing a jersey right now.
Yeah.
I just noticed.
It's
I just noticed that the Jags jersey on the wall is a UCLA jersey.
I didn't notice that.
I didn't even notice that either.
Who did that?
must have been a ghost.
I like to be in my routine and do my thing to get jazzed up for football.
But it's not superstition.
No, it's
I
not.
think what Mark is pointing out is your routine, as it is stated, sounds like you're doing it because.
No, it's what I said last week, and you guys said I was wrong about fucking Rain Man. I need to be watching Jeopardy. I need to be watching People's Court. Like, this is what I do.
Wapner, gotta watch Wapner.
Gotta watch Wapner.
And you found that it's a fun experience to do it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love McDonald's. I
right.
would go there all the
All
time.
right. Well, tune in on Friday when Connor wears a jersey and we give him shit for it again. Eagles.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Not good.
Can I at least get you to agree with my one take?
A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts fucking hate each other. And they've hated each other the whole time. And now A.J. Brown's going out there and he's half-assing routes and then he's going to the press conference saying, yeah, you just missed me. No, he didn't miss you. You stopped fucking running. A.J. Brown stinks.
He's one of the best receivers we've ever had. Like, I don't know what to say. It's the entire... I'm saying I don't know what to say about the problems that we're having right now, but in response to you, like, A.J. Brown is one of the best receivers we've ever had. He does get special treatment, and I do think this week the Eagles, they leaned into the noise too much because everybody in the media is saying, oh, like, A.J. Brown's pissed he's not getting the ball. They need to fix the passing game, all this type of stuff. And you wind up in a situation where you're so hell-bent on passing the football that Saquon Barkley, arguably the best player on the offense, is just coming off of a 2,000-yard season. He only has 6 carries. That's a problem, especially when you're up 17-3 and you just need to run the clock out, ice the game, and you give up a 14-point.
How does the Eagles offense get it wrong every game? How does the Eagles offense not throw the ball enough and then also not
There's a
run
balance.
the ball enough? And then also, it does feel like every game they can't figure out the balance. Is that it? Like this was an overreaction to last week when they couldn't throw the ball?
So
now they're throwing it too much?
Correct.
Okay.
There needs to be there hasn't been a balance all season. There hasn't been consistency all season, and it finally resulted in a loss. I'm shocked it took this long, to be honest. But yeah, terrible loss. Broncos in their franchise history were 112 in games where they were were behind by 14 points or more in the fourth quarter. Now, yesterday they changed it to 2 in 112. Just inexcusable. Inexcusable. At home. Terrible.
Are you joining the chorus of Eagles fans that say you got cheated because of that call against your tight end?
No.
I thought that was a 50-50 call, and begging for it looks pathetic.
Yeah, I think we shot ourselves in the foot.
The throw was also
times.
Fucking terrible.
It's put in a spot where, it's a safe play where it's either an incompletion or maybe your tight end could go and make a play on it. But I think we shot ourselves in the foot. Way too many penalties. Way too many pre-snap penalties. We were constant, and that's part of the reason, too, why the run game wasn't really featured, was because we were behind the sticks so much because we kept getting penalized. False starts, illegal shifts, all this type of shit. Bad. We made too many costly penalties yesterday, and it boned us.
I think Connor likes this.
No, I don't.
Working on a theory. I think Connor. I think you showed the video he made after the UCLA game. It had 45,000 views.
Yeah.
Dave asked him to come on Wake Up Barstool this morning.
Yeah.
I think he actually likes this. I think Connor. I think the wheels are turning in his head.
There's money in the heart.
He's like, yeah. He's like, this is actually good.
No, because Penn State's now going to be probably irrelevant for the rest of the year. I don't like that.
Unranked.
Deservedly so.
Texas and Penn State preseason number 1 and number 2 unranked. Texas becomes the fastest preseason number 1 team to go unranked ever.
Why? What happened? Penn State Connor has laid out was just they lost to Oregon and then the spiral has started. Texas is a different story though.
I think Texas is just legitimately not that good of a football team, and it is shocking as well. And Penn State might be as well, but we're putting Penn State to the side right now. Texas is the luckiest team in the world that Penn State lost this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they would be the laughingstock of college football right now. Arch is not very good.
He's not.
That said, their biggest problem is they didn't lose that game because of Arch. Arch threw a couple of interceptions. Otherwise, he was probably league average. Their defense stinks. They gave up way too many yards to a DJ Lagway, who's terrible. Way too many rushing yards. Florida has a 5-star freshman receiver. He looked like prime Randy Moss out there. They can't run the ball. I think their leading rusher was Arch with like 30 yards.
Mm-hmm.
They can't block. They can't run. They don't have any difference makers at receiver. Their offensive line kind of stinks. Their defense isn't making plays. Like, Texas is just mediocre throughout the entire team. They had the one game against Ohio State where they stayed close, but Ohio State had that thing in second gear the whole game. Everybody agrees with that. They haven't looked that good against, like, Penn State and Texas legitimately just look like average football teams.
I'm surprised about the Texas defense. It felt like they were going to be one of the better defenses in the country.
I mean, Florida scored 29 points. Felt like they could have scored 45. Like they were. Florida was going up and down the field. Lagway's been terrible this year. I think the actual thing, and it's fun to laugh at Connor. It's fun to laugh at Texas. Parity is just very, very here in college football.
Yeah.
And on a week-to-week basis, it's way closer to the NFL than it used to be. Of these teams with these $90 million rosters or whatever Texas is, just this expensive roster, can lose to a Florida because Florida's got talent. The talent is smushed now, and there's no separation at the top. And if you're one of those teams that thought they were at the top, you're going to be in a war every week. And Texas is, and they don't know how to fight wars.
Arch is just not.
He's not very good.
I'm not even really interested to talk about him anymore. Like I feel like you can stamp it and we can just move on.
Yeah, he's just not.
He's not total dog shit. I do think there's like a world where they can figure out how to like run him a little more and like not. Yeah, I think he can be serviceable, but he's just not going to be the guy.
He'd also be very helped if they had a running back who could run for 100 yards, if they had an offensive line that was going to create holes, but they don't have any of that. Texas is just a pedestrian football team in a sea of, like, pedestrian football teams.
Yeah.
I think the playoff is going to be 12 teams that are about the same. Ohio State has lived above the fray so far. Oregon's lived above the fray so far, but I wouldn't rule out them being dragged into this fucking mess of, like, 20, 25 teams are about the same.
What are you not about, Evo?
Do it.
You want me to say what I want to
Do
say?
it.
I'm not ready to say
Okay.
it.
Say it.
I'm very confident in Ohio State. I've become very confident.
I mean, they're cruising.
This defense.
They're cruising.
This defense is something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know,
I just go back to the.
like Texas was supposed to be the big game we played so far, and it's like who
That's
Ohio State
losing
really
to
played,
Washington.
but then also going on the road to Washington against
Killing
an
it.
offense that Liam Blutman sat in that chair right there and said best quarterback, running back, wide receiver combo in the country, and they just shut him down. I don't know watching the Minnesota game on Saturday. Minnesota kicks a field goal. They kind of marched the ball down the field, opening drive, the scripted drive. You get the ball inside the 20-yard line. You're just like, all right, this is not. If you want to score a touchdown, you have to have a home run play. You have to have a blown coverage play. Which, funny enough, OU is the only team to. Texas scored the late touchdown, but then the Ohio Bobcats had like a blown coverage against Ohio State. Had like a 70-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Outside of that, the defense is really fucking good. And I know you're not watching them. I know no one in America is watching Ohio State. But
I'm watching
the
them enough. Yeah.
No, I'm being serious.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not. They're for being the number one team that's the defending champ. They're flying under the radar. How good they
I
are.
don't even know when the test is coming either. I don't think
Yeah.
Illinois is the test. I don't think Luke Altmaier's the test. I don't think Penn State's the test now. So
Julian Saint's really fucking good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
There's one test.
Illinois is not going to be the test. Michigan at the end
Yeah, I
of the
mean,
year?
like it's not. It may not be traditionally like the top 10.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Test,
an easy
but-
test that you guys keep failing. Like you don't study at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all just gonna have to study.
Yeah. Yeah. Could be. I don't know. Yeah, I'm aware of the schedule. I'm aware of who they play, but I don't know. I think Ohio State has been fucking awesome to watch so far this year. Defense is really good. Offense is really good. That's all I got to say about that, Brandon.
Thoughts, Connor?
I would agree. They're playing great football right now, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. I wish we were.
My biggest problem with James Franklin on Saturday, Connor, was Penn State's players. I thought, listen, they shouldn't have been in a position where they were fighting from behind. But I did see some fight out of the players. Like Drew Aller looked like he was about to cry. You know, he's got the team on his back. He's going down. And then the coaching staff put Penn State in such bad positions. The 4th and 2 with 37 seconds left, UCLA just flat out knew the play. They knew the play.
We've run it a shit ton.
Why did they know the play? Because Kotelnicki, every time he got in that situation, that was the play.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks he is the first coach ever that thought of the quarterback read option. And, boy, they're not going to see this coming. If he gives it to the running back, he's tackled. If he keeps it, he's tackled. Like, they had it. They had that play. And then James Franklin, they forced the last punt. Gary Danielson, who's a goddamn idiot, is on CBS saying, here's what they're going to do. They're going to snap it to the punter. Punter's going to run around as long as he can, and he's going to take a safety. That's what they're going to do. Penn State's 11 guys that went out there looked like they had never been prepped for that possibility. It never occurred to them. They snapped the ball, and Penn State's guys stood up.
Yeah.
And they just stood there.
Didn't rush anybody.
And
Which
James
was-
Franklin is just standing over there on the sideline like this. Like, coach your fucking team.
Beyond the safety thing, I was shocked by that because you had blocked a punt for a touchdown earlier in the game.
Yeah.
I was expecting if UCLA is punting, even if Penn State thought UCLA is going to punt this football,
Yeah.
why aren't you sending the house to get another
Send
block?
the house.
Send the house to get another block. And then if they don't punt the football, you've already sent the house to tackle the guy to not let him burn off a lot of clock. Very, very confused why everyone just stood up.
Only thing that didn't make sense was what they did.
Yeah, that was the only thing you can't do.
Yeah.
And on that play.
Literally
But
let him-
they just given up at that point.
He ran off 9 seconds, Connor.
I wasn't focusing as much on that play.
You were already defeated.
I had already accepted we were going to lose. The main thing that was awful on Franklin's part was the fact that in the first half, we had the ball. It was 24-7. We had a chance to maybe get a score, make it a 2-possession game, and then we were going to get the ball right out of halftime. We were playing like chew clock conservative. We're too afraid to give the ball back to UCLA because they're tormenting our defense right now. We're going to slow our offense down, completely kill the momentum. We want to score, but mainly we don't want to give the ball back to UCLA because we're too scared of that. And so we completely kill the rhythm of the offense. We turn it over on downs, and then UCLA still had enough time to go and get a field goal. That was mismanagement at its finest. And also one thing that people outside of Penn State aren't really focusing on, Nick Singleton has been bad all year at running back. Katron Allen is still getting less carries than Nicholas Singleton, even though Katron Allen, it is so clear and obvious to everybody, he is by far the better running back.
Well, your offensive line's not nearly as good as you told me it was going to be.
Exactly, which that's the main issue. It's the stem of all the problems offensively. But Katron Allen is still able to find yardage with the offensive line struggling. Nick Singleton is not.
It's not reported enough that I only picked Penn State because you told me how good they were going to be.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I still think Penn State has a path.
Technically,
I do. I think you guys are fine.
Stop.
A two-loss team won a national championship last year. I think you're good.
All you got to do is beat Indiana and win at Ohio State.
And you have to go to Iowa and beat Iowa, which
but
at this point,
Connor,
if
you win all these games, you're back in the hunt. You're right there. You're in the driver's seat, maybe. You have the reins.
Yeah.
There's too much to ask right now of this team that for 5 weeks has not looked right at all. And every single person we thought was going to be good coming into this season has regressed, except for maybe Katron Allen.
You think Jim Knowles knows what a quarterback spy is?
Crazy.
Do you think he knows what that concept is?
I was willing to cut him a little bit of slack at first because, UCLA was playing with nothing to lose. They get that onside kick at the beginning of the game that, again, somehow we weren't prepared for them to take chances like that. Defense was on the field a long time. You're going up against a team where they have this guy who's never called plays before. It's new tendencies. It's a new vibe to the team. You're not prepared for it.
Did you put this on the prep sheet, Ebo? You do the prep sheet today?
Yeah.
You said UCLA OC had never.
Didn't know how to work the headset. Didn't know how to work the headset.
You didn't even finish the.
He had never.
You just put UCLA OC had never.
Never done anything.
Goofy looking guy with that hair.
Yeah. And at some point, though, if you're Jim Knowles, you got to make adjustments. You got paid $3 million in the offseason to be the defensive coordinator of this team, and you got hung 42 points on you by a first-time play caller.
Sneaky thing that the pundits, all you college football pundits, got very wrong. Not so much Texas, not so much Penn State. It is Ohio State loses Jim Knowles to Penn State and then hires Matt Patricia. Yeah. And there's not a soul on earth that was like, "Oh, this is actually going to be good for them."
I certainly.
This is actually. Gonna be good.
I thought
there's a lot of pointing and laughing, and Matt Patricia's been killing it. Jim Knowles not so much.
Well, up to this game, Jim Knowles, I thought the defense has been by far the better unit compared to the offense, and they were fine. But anyway, go ahead, Ebo.
I was going to say, speaking of pointing and laughing, is it appropriate or is it punching down to point and laugh at UNC right now?
It's very appropriate.
Okay.
We had to live, and I'll tell you why. We had to live through 6 Super Bowls in New England for Bill Belichick. We had to watch that motherfucker wear his fucking torn up hoodies and go to the press conferences and think he was being funny by just being a fucking asshole the whole time. We had to watch him be a Tom Brady merchant for 2 decades, and we just had to sit and grin and bear it. So now we're not going to see Tom Brady fail. That motherfucker is out there winning, and he's doing no matter what he does, he's always shitting gold bricks, right? But I'll be goddamn if I'm going to pass up the opportunity to watch Bill Belichick fail. I love it. I love watching Bill Belichick. I love watching it.
It is funny.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad.
Were you to the point where you're like, Dabo Sweeney, yeah. You're pulling for Dabo.
35-3 at half.
That game was over 2 minutes into it.
They scored on the first play, right?
Yeah,
a trick play?
double pass.
Yeah. I mean, this is what the risk was. Everyone, I'm not going to pretend like we knew it was going to be this bad. I guess some people probably did. Yeah. Blutman, I feel like he was pretty vocal about this is going to be an absolute disaster.
He was, yeah.
It's not just a
but
disaster.
This was always the risk when you hired him. I think hiring a guy who's as old as he is has never coached college football.
But did you see that he's telling UNC they can't read about Drake May?
That was a report.
Oh yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
that's actually insane.
You can be petty. You can be a petty dick when you're winning.
Yeah, going
to a college and doing it where you can't fucking tweet out Drake May, who played college ball at UNC. That's fucking crazy.
And then they tweeted it very, very quickly after this report came out. They tweeted one highlight from Drake May. Almost hilariously timed.
Which it's like a shocking level of meme disaster where it's not only the worst product on the field in power conference football, but it's the biggest disaster off the field too. There's just nothing but headlines. If you're,
I think tweeting this is proof that was in fact a policy.
7:35.
I think doing it right after
56.
Yeah.
So an hour after this came out, they're like,
"You're right, Ebo.
Throw one up."
You're right. You can do one. You can't do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what most really shitty football teams, you don't hear a peep about what happens off the field. But it's like there's a new headline.
Right.
You're down 35-3 at half, and then it's like, oh, then you're like state-run media that's like blocking tweets from going out. It's a disaster.
It's a disaster.
Well, I'll tell you what's not a disaster, Connor. Your hair.
Thanks, man.
And you know why your hair's not a disaster?
Is it because of sport?
Why are you whispering? That was obvious.
Okay.
That couldn't have been more obvious that that's what I was doing.
I get so excited about sport clips. I start to whisper a little bit.
You whisper when you're excited.
Yeah.
Classic rookie mistake, not going to Sport Clips haircuts. Guys come in looking like they've just been sacked by a 250-pound linebacker but walk out looking like a first-round pick. And that's what you look like, Connor.
Thank you.
A first-round pick who roots for a bunch of losing losers.
Yeah.
Sport Clip stylists have the playbook for a clean cut. They've mastered the X's and O's of men's hair. I can't even with you, Mark. You're just over in the phone. You're gleeful about it.
I'm full disclosure. I'm doing the Game Time ad right after this. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find. No, I'm not gleeful. I'm trying to.
Whenever it's one thing to be in your phone, but you're over here getting.
I'm working. I'm doing my job. Being a pro, Brandon. I'm being a pro.
With the MVP haircut experience, you get a hot steam towel, a massaging shampoo, and a precision cut. This is the whole 9 yards. When you step into Sport Clips, you're walking into a zone for guys. The game's their own. The stylists just get it. This is a place designed for guys to win. Walk out with a haircut ready for the highlight reel. Sport Clips, it is a game changer.
College football season is in full swing, which means tailgates, cheering crowds, and the excitement of being in the stands before kickoff are all happening too. Ever find yourself at a tailgate and decide to grab tickets last minute? That's where Game Time comes in. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included. So what you see is what you pay. I was looking at tickets for Northwestern at Penn State, a chance for the Nittany Lions to go 1-0 this week. Could go 1-0. $31 gets you in the building. It's a hot ticket. It always is when the Nittany Lions take the field there in Happy Valley. Might be a whiteout game. We don't know yet. We're waiting for the program to announce one way or another. Is this going to be a whiteout? Get in now. Get your ticket now, $31. And when they announce it's a whiteout, and it'll be one of the best scenes in college football, you will be able to experience it yourself. Take the guesswork out of buying college football tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code MOSTLY for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code MOSTLY for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today. I can't believe this kid seriously believes that going to Brownsburg behind my back, putting on my 8th grade undefeated football hoodie, eating my mother's cookies has no correlation on the downfall of basically everything that matters to him in his life since then. Since that moment.
Every team you root for is cratered.
Since that moment, everything has gone downhill. And you think that that's just a coincidence. And you think that I'm not pulling strings behind this.
Yeah. You're getting, Jerry Neuheisel on the phone, and you're...
Penn State was preseason number 2. They're 0-2 since you ate his mama's cookies.
Oh.
Yeah, because they were bad before the mama's cookies thing.
They were winning games.
Against FIU, Nevada, and
The
Villanova.
Eagles were undefeated before.
Yeah.
The Eagles won the game right after I was in Brownsburg when I was at your house.
But I didn't
holding
know
your
about it.
child.
That was before you rubbed it in my face.
It takes a couple of... Yeah.
Yeah, that was before you rubbed it in my face.
Can I also say something that I like... On top of everything going on this weekend and everything, I've been shooting snakes out of my ass all morning.
What?
I have massive diarrhea. And I really have to go.
Take the chain with you.
I'm sorry. Also, it's Bernie Mac's birthday today, if you want to talk about that one. Anyway.
Should we wait to talk about baseball until he gets back?
Yeah, wait for...
Shooting snakes out of his ass?
On one hand, I think it's awful convenient he just got diarrhea.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I think it's embarrassing to have to say, I've got diarrhea.
Yeah. I don't know if I would say I'm shooting snakes out of my ass.
Yeah.
Unless
matter-of-factly.
Diarrhea would be the opposite of snakes out of your ass, because those are like snakes out of your ass would be like a really, really long...
Yeah.
Diarrhea is a
fibrous
fire
shit.
hose.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good point, Ebo.
So he is
like a
important,
shotgun.
Important distinction.
He's shooting shotgun.
Tell me what, now that Connor's out of the room, can you advise me on how to proceed?
I almost think that you have given him the rope over the last couple of weeks and just allow him to continue hanging himself, because his Penn State team, we could be on the cusp of a real collapse.
Yeah.
The Eagles haven't smelled right all year, and I don't care if they started out 3 or 4-0. they might collapse. The Phillies are just might get their ass kicked.
Well, I mean, the Dodgers are really, really good. So even if the Phillies play well, they might be in trouble.
I think what you've got here is you've got a bonfire, and all you have to do is just warm your hands by the fire and let it sustain you.
Yeah.
Maybe take a couple hot dogs and we'll eat some hot dogs or some marshmallows.
That's kind of where my head's at too. Is like I was preparing. Like when Penn State lost, I got Cody on the phone right away. I was
Mark,
like,
him saying it's not
what do we do?
superstitious is crazy.
But that's the part. We came and we started talking to him, whatever, and like part of me is like he's so down bad that like what am I getting? I don't want to pile on. I do like Connor as a human being. I just hate him as a sports fan. I hate his guts as a sports fan, but as a human, he's one of the nicest people I know. So I was like, I don't want to pile on it too much. But then he says shit like it's not superstition. That drives me fucking crazy. And I know the people that watch the show are like, why do you guys harp on, hey, he's going to wear a jersey every Friday. He does it every Friday. You guys yell at him, and then you pretend to be surprised that he's wearing the jersey. Because it's fucking insane. It drives me crazy.
It's also...
It drives me absolutely crazy that he does this and then pretends like it's not superstition. Then he's like, I've done it my whole life. I did it when I was 3 years old. And I'm like holding up a mirror. I'm like, how do you not see that that's insane?
If it's not superstition, why tweet out breaking? I'm changing the color of my
Why tweet out
drink?
breaking? That drives me it drives me up a fucking
made a
wall.
graphic?
He made a graphic, and then you think that, and then you lose the game, and we all are like, Connor, this is insane that you do this, and he's like, I don't know where this chirping from the peanut gallery is coming from.
I just do it, man.
I just do it. I just try to live my life, and it's you people that get worked up about it. You made a graphic.
He made a graphic.
We have Jersey on the show every Thursday, and yet every Friday
It's a team building exercise.
It's a team building exercise, and Connor says, "But I've been doing it since I was 3," and I'm like, "You're not 3 anymore. That's the point. Grow up, Peter Pan." Oh,
there it is. Dave nailed it. So much talk about drinks and meals, no focus on the game, and it shows.
And then he downplays it, and he's
That's
like,
why they lost.
It's just to get in the right headspace. It's not a superstitious thing, but. Try one time. Just go somewhere else for breakfast on Saturday. Go out for like a nice brunch. Get a boozy brunch. Get a mimosa and
protein shake.
Get a fucking avocado toast. Go crazy.
Yeah.
I might give him like $100 to go get his own
any breakfast he
like
wants.
go to like a swanky ass brunch place and
Nobu.
Go to Nobu for brunch. See how that treats you. I'm buying.
It might unlock the whole world.
It unlocks everything. Yeah. I don't know why it drives me crazy, but it does. Anyway, we can.
Ebo, obviously the Phillies are down 1-0 because Connor was here. We talked about that first, but we also have a couple Yankees fans on the show, and
they
got fucking destroyed.
The Yankees went from maybe the highest of highs. You have your rookie pitcher throw one of the greatest starts in the history of the postseason for your franchise. You beat your biggest rival on your home field. You're popping champagne. And then you go...
Then all you have left is the Blue Jays.
Who, correct me if I'm wrong, that is not the United States of America. This is America's pastime.
That's right.
And they just shit all over him.
All over him.
All over him. Not once.
Twice, Ebo. Yeah.
Against Max Fried, too. That's your guy. That's supposed to be your number one dude.
That Grand Slam by Vladdy was awesome.
That was peak postseason.
That was intoxicating.
If I'm a Yankees fan, I know the series isn't over, but like the season... Even the season feels over.
Blue Jays have a great crowd eruption crowd. Remember the Batista bat,
yes.
the Vladdy one the other day. When that crowd explodes, it's a good.
You know what it is? It's got to be like the half dome when it's open. Like the sound bounces and just reverberates up and down through the stadium because that is, it pops, especially when
it does get loud. Yeah.
Also, they have a great ballpark for like long home runs, like the second deck.
Yeah,
a lot of second deck action.
Got a lot of nooks and crannies out there.
They have the hotel. Is that them?
Yeah.
That has the hotel in center field or something? Where you can like...
attached to the CN Tower?
Somebody fucked in it one time?
Somebody had sex. Somebody had intercourse.
Well, that's probably happened a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
But somebody fucked with the window open
during a game, yeah. Cubs didn't look good. Octigley's on life support.
Do you want to air out some show business there, or are you good?
There's a difference in the Yankees losing twice and looking terrible, and the Cubs just only lost one game.
Yeah,
Tonight's big.
Yeah, I'm not completely doom and gloom.
Articulately's not.
But it was a bad showing, especially because Bush leads off the game with a homer. And you're like, oh my God, this is. But that was Devin. It ended up just being Devin Hester returning the opening kickoff. Yeah. But Matthew Boyd, on short rest, that was a concern that he wouldn't be ready. But I was not prepared for him to be that not ready.
He wasn't ready.
He was not even close to ready.
He wasn't ready. At all.
It did get to a point where I don't know if you get this way. Maybe I imagine you might, Brandon. Where you're losing by so much, you actually start cheering against your team. You
Just go ahead.
you're just like, this is so funny that
Get it all out.
Just get it. Yeah, I want the Brewers to win 30-0 or 30-1. I guess it would have been at that point. But yeah, Cubs won the final 7 innings, so
What does that tell you?
got momentum maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Momentum
Tonight's
on
a
our
big one.
side. Tonight is a big one. Tonight is the big one, but.
I would have felt they
Yeah,
would have
it was-
been the day
it was
game.
brutal.
I would have felt they would have been the day game, and
It's so late.
and the Phillies would have.
8 Central?
8 Central's crazy.
Yeah, why? It feels like they should have been at like 4:30, and then the East Coast, they can go late, whatever.
East Coast is used to going late.
Yeah, just let them go late.
Let them go super late. And then you also have the Dodgers, who are West Coast. It's like, let them go.
Let them go wherever. I'm surprised
I am too.
that the Cubs and I guess because the Cubs.
But also, like I would expect the Phillies Dodgers to be more of a marquee series. It would be put them
Yeah.
in prime time. Let the Brewers and Cubs be the junior varsity
Mm-hmm.
game. I would assume, but
Cubs,
I think
big audience for the Cubs though. Big audience for the Cubs.
Octigley.
The night's big for this now.
Ebo, you're saying something about behind the scenes show.
Yeah, do you want to hash this out about the Octigley thing?
Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is, and then I'll tell you
Someone in
whether I
the
want to
group,
hash it out.
someone in the group may have texted, "Hey guys, we need to sell shirts like right now. We don't know how much time we have left in Octigley."
This was before game one.
Before game one.
I believe like an hour before game 1, saying
Promote the shirts because Octigley, there's not a lot of time
it
left.
could be over tomorrow.
Yeah. Was that Cody that said that?
Yeah.
It was?
Mhm.
I don't want to air that out then.
Okay.
Let's not air that out.
Oh, we're protecting Cody.
Yeah, let's protect Cody.
Okay.
I don't want to,
All right.
because he gets a little sensitive when you start.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. We've been on him about the prep sheet and the fact. I don't want to pile on.
I
Cody
noticed
too
you
much.
did the prep sheet today, Ebo.
Mm-hmm. Mondays.
Is that how it's been?
Yeah, because I don't do the Wake Up Barstool Social on Mondays. That's Dave's team. So the other days.
I will say this about the Brewers and the Cubs. Despite me being a Cubs fan and I want the Cubs to obviously win every game, and I can take a step back and acknowledge that the Craig Counsell situation with the Brewers and the Cubs. I would hate his fucking guts if I was a Brewers fan.
Yeah.
I would be. I would
Maybe
be
if you were a
loving.
Brewers player.
Well, the fact going into game one, Matthew Boyd is the starter. That was a risky move by Counsell because he's on short rest. All right, Fluff.
Butler. Oh, Butler.
Butler.
Thank you. I love nothing more than beating Penn State, yes, but getting a sip of a Mountain Dew Baja Blast not only makes my day, it makes my life. And having a guy I could rely on like my dear friend Connor Griffin who could bring me a Baja Blast at any second. Do any of you want a Baja Blast? I'm sure the blood
Yeah,
could get
I'll
you
do one.
I would
I'll
take
do
one.
one.
I would
I'll do a
take one.
Baja Blast.
Around the Baja Blast for the boys, please, in these cool, sleek cans. There's nothing better than watching ball, having a blast. I love having a blast. You could have watched anything
These
this
aren't
week.
cold.
UCLA beat Penn State.
Can I
The
get ice in mine?
Broncos beat the Eagles. The Phillies beat the Dodgers. Penn State winning a hockey game. Whatever it is that you were doing it big with Mountain Dew's Baja Blast.
I forgot all about that. He's got to be your Butler for how long? Butler.
The
week.
Your Butler.
Lemon, aren't you going out of town tomorrow?
So, a bit of a caveat there. I impulse bought a trip to Vegas a few days ago because I was itchy for Mitchie.
You look like somebody right now that would impulse buy a trip to Vegas.
Yeah, I really wanted to go watch the Knights play. I
Is it-
wanted
are
to
you
see
going
Mitch Martin's debut really bad, so I'm going tomorrow.
Regular season opener tomorrow?
Yeah.
Do you need Connor to go with you? Because I'll buy
I
him,
would
I'll,
love him to go
But
with
what
me.
would-
I'll buy him a ticket right now.
I mean,
What
we
would-
should send him, right?
What would Connor even do in Vegas? Like while you're at the game, is there anything for him to?
Well, I
anything else
he's there
for him
with
to
me
do?
to fetch me food and drink for myself and Uncle Kenny. But,
You're going with Uncle Kenny?
yeah, I'll buy him a ticket.
Would you allow him to
Have a couple of hours free?
maybe?
Yeah, Connor
maybe-
could do as he pleases in
Yeah.
Vegas.
As
I
he
don't-
pleases or who he pleases?
Yeah.
That depends.
He's your butler. I don't
Yeah.
want. I don't want to
It
put any.
depends where he jogs to.
We need to send him. What
So-
we need to do is we need to send Connor early so that he can be there with the sign, and
Right.
drive a limo.
Right.
Well, he also needs to. But he has
Oh,
to.
that
He has to
was
drive.
raw.
He has to drive Blutman to the airport.
Right. So
So, drive Blutman to the airport, then
Get on the plane.
get on the plane with Blutman.
Yeah. Make sure Blutman gets there.
Thank you, sir.
Make sure Blutman gets to his hotel or Uncle Kenny's house
I'm going to stay with my mother.
or his mom's house.
My mother also wants to see me as a part of the deal.
I'm sorry. Are we just allowing the help to sit with the rest of us?
Yeah.
That's kind of.
Does
Also, yeah,
does,
he
does
should
Ohio
stand.
hold on?
Does
Does Ohio State play Michigan State this year?
I have no idea. No. Yes.
Because I can't. Oh my god.
Oh, are you drinking,
Oh my god, I'm drinking green.
dude?
It's not.
Oh my god.
Wait,
not green.
UCLA plays Michigan State coming up.
Oh
Come
my
on,
god.
Phil.
Oh my god.
Blutman, is
Oh my God.
is your help allowed to just sit with us?
Working for Mr. Blutman should be of no pressure or anything, so he could do as he needs.
Thank you, Sir Blutman.
Connor.
Connor, you going to Vegas?
I want him in Vegas now.
I don't think I can.
Why?
Phillies playoff baseball.
That's not really. That was the worst thing you could have possibly said. If you had said the Yak or mostly, I'd been like, okay, well, he's got to work.
I mean, I do have to work. I'd like to be here to do my job.
I'm sure Big Cat will let you go from the Yak.
I forgot about the Phils.
You made a bet that you have to be his butler, and he's leaving
going to
town.
Vegas.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that he was going to be
What?
leaving town.
I only found out a few days ago that I bought the ticket.
What? What'd you just say?
You found out a few days ago you bought the ticket?
He's just hearing this.
You
for the first
bought
time.
it like months ago while under the influence?
No,
You just now-
I for months and months really was planning this out, trying to hope it'd work, and it worked. So I'm very happy with it. But, I've got Butler. Maybe he'll come. Maybe he won't. There's chores he could do when I'm gone, though.
He has to drive you
Is
to the
there-
airport.
yeah,
I
I'll
think-
drive him to the airport.
I think the work side of this, like, yes, you are his butler, but you have other responsibilities here. So is there like another way for you to make content while you're in Vegas to like kind of do a double dip situation where we get more bang for our buck and sending you out there?
Emphasis on the bang.
Yeah.
I
What time's your flight, Blutman?
My flight, I could 2:30ish.
2:30.
I mean,
Maybe you make the butler content, but then you also,
I'll give you my whole itinerary.
So
I usually
Some-
skip, Mark. I
some
usually
Butler
skip that
content.
part.
some pool boy content.
Pizza
some
delivery.
pizza
Oh,
deliveries,
some stepson content. Yeah, that type of content.
I'll be
sure.
leaving O'Hare at 2:20.
2:20 tomorrow.
Butler,
Yeah.
can you come in? My microwave's broken. Can you take a look at my
When are
microwave?
you coming back?
I'll get you those details. I'm coming back on Thursday. I'll be back in time for a Thursday night football stream. Won't miss it for the world.
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna have a Wednesday stream for Phillies Dodgers. I'm assuming.
Well, Wednesday, breaking news. I'm hanging out with Biz all day.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna need an assistant that day then for sure.
we might have to send Connor to Vegas. We might have to do that.
Prices are a touch high right now.
Oh, are they?
That's why I got in a few days ago. My flight
I had a feeling
returns
prices-
9:58 a.m. Thursday. I leave.
I had a feeling once people found out I was going to Vegas, the prices would go up. That's why I had to get in a couple days ago.
Dude,
before-
the town's buzzing for the Blutman homecoming.
is that right?
Yeah, the friends want dinner. We'll see.
Um,
Connor could come.
the New England Patriots beat the Buffalo Bills last night.
Yeah.
Does this signal the Patriots are back? That the Patriots dynasty is?
A lot of fans on this show are skating on Penn State losing, by the way.
Yeah.
A lot of fans on
Uh-huh.
this show are really coming in, got some shade over the top of them where they don't have to peek their heads out. Where the Buffalo Bills lose
Yeah.
to the Patriots.
My Cubs. The Saturday that was like
Yankees?
one of the first games. Saturday the Cubs were getting fucking pounded, and I was like, oh my god, this is humiliating. And by the end of the day, I don't even think it was like a top 10 story in sports.
My team didn't even play this weekend, so it's
right.
just, it is what it is. But I got a problem with the Patriots.
What's that?
Drake May looks good.
Drake May looks really good.
He looks really fucking good.
Yeah.
I don't know how good they are. They did lose to the Steelers. They fumbled that game away, but they I don't know. Drake May looks really good.
I told you at the start of the season I'm a Vrabel guy, so I'm unfortunately in a tough spot because
You hate the Patriots.
I want to hate the Patriots, but I love Mike Vrabel so much that it's put me in a very, very difficult position.
question-
And I like watching Drake May play.
The question remains
Awesome.
is when the next Patriots, I don't want to say dynasty, but the next Patriots Super Bowl contender does rise up, whether it's this year or not, will you maintain the hatred from Belichick Brady, or does that stay in the past?
It's a good question.
Because I don't hate the Yankees the way I hated the Jeter, Posada, Bernie Williams
Right.
Yankees that were just ruthlessly good every year.
Yeah.
I don't hate Duke basketball like I used to hate
Right,
Duke basketball.
right.
Once Coach K left, I don't hate them.
Notre
the way
Dame
I hate them.
football for me.
I still hate them pretty good.
Okay.
But yeah, once the Patriots get good again, will you hate them the way you hated Belichick and Brady?
I don't.
The fans are still fucking assholes.
The fans are assholes. Yeah. You're watching last night. I was kind of cheering for the. I don't think I was cheering either way. But like once it looked like the Patriots could win, I was like, well, this would be a fun story in the NFL. This would be a big upset. You cheer for the underdog a little bit, and then the fans reacted to it, and you're like, there it is. That's why I don't cheer. That's why I don't cheer for the Patriots.
I don't mean to. And Blutman, he is your butler. Okay, I'm not sitting here telling you how to do your job. But I feel like he's wearing a formal top, but then just black cargo pants.
Yeah. Mailed it in today,
No,
but
no.
he's
Really mailed it
preparing.
in.
He's
Mailed it in.
preparing
Really
for
mailed
a
it
big
in.
week.
Mailed it
If possible, Butler, can I have a piece of Swedish candy, please? Thank you.
Oh, Blutman, you're gonna be gone tomorrow.
Yeah,
When are you coming back?
Thursday.
I got you. Fuck. All right. Are you gonna come on the show on Thursday? Or are you gonna come on the show on Friday?
Friday. I'll be in the plane Thursday.
Dude, I got you a gift over the weekend for UCLA, and I forgot to bring it in. What was I thinking? Oh,
Unbelievable.
You were too focused on Doddington Bones and the Broncos.
it was such a good gift too. Did you see the?
Dang it.
Of course you saw it.
Friday.
The Bills did a whiteout last night. I think that's why they lost.
Yeah, you could only win the blue out.
The blue out,
Which UCLA
The blue out-
accomplished the blue out.
big win, whiteout.
Nobody wants to
If
talk
you're the
about it.
Bills,
Uh-huh.
why on earth would you do a whiteout before December?
Makes 0 sense.
Why not take the chance that you'll get some snow and you can do a whiteout during the snow and it look awesome?
Well, also, that uniform stinks.
Yeah, Tarico was complaining because he couldn't see the numbers, right?
Whiteouts have never been less powerful than they are right now.
Whiteouts kind of suck.
Whiteouts do suck.
Whiteouts kind of suck. Penn State, frankly, ruined the whiteout.
They did.
It is cool if you're a team that doesn't traditionally have white and you do a whiteout or a blackout, whatever. So, but Penn State makes it look so fucking lame.
They make it look so lame. And then they wear blue jerseys, Brandon.
That's unbelievable.
And then they wear the blue jerseys.
Then they wear the white jerseys to the blue out.
They wore the white jerseys to the blue out and the blue jerseys to the white out. And they lost both of them.
What's that tell you?
And then Connor Griffin says, it's just a coincidence. There's a lot of fucking coincidences stacking up. That's all I'm going to say, Blutman. And that's not true. I'll probably say more. We have a lot of show left.
There are some Mosleys here that I am absolutely slobbering to get to, but we got more NFL that we got to talk about, okay?
More NFL. Have to talk about the Skycam being involved in two.
Skycam got involved twice. Let's see. What Ravens are done?
Ravens.
How deep can the hole get before they're done, Ebo?
Okay, can I?
How deep?
I-
How deep can the
Okay,
hole get?
You're saying the Ravens are done. Can I counter with a fact?
Yes.
They're still the favorites to win their division on DraftKings.
I saw that. They're like the fourth highest Super Bowl favorite. Still, they're 9-1.
I think
the
they got-
Patriots are 22-1.
Very fortunate with how
Okay,
bad the
a lot
AFC North
of-
is shaping up to be.
A lot of playoff reconfiguring in a lot of sports. So I know this to be true, but I'm just saying out loud just for clarification. If you win, it's still if you win your division in the NFL, no
You're
matter
getting
how
in.
bad your record is,
Yeah.
you still make the playoffs, right?
Correct.
And the Browns and Bengals.
And that's all we're waiting. If the Ravens make the playoffs, they have a chance, and you know, maybe they can pull it all together
Yeah.
for the first time with
That
this
defense
iteration
is
of the
bad.
Ravens. The defense is really, really bad. So the Browns are bad.
Bengals are bad.
The Bengals are going to be bad.
and
They are bad, and they're going to continue
The
to be
Steelers
bad.
are average, right?
Yeah, I mean they're 3-1, but do they really feel like?
No, not really. They got the Patriots win. They got the Vikings win that was close. Like they're kind of surviving on a thin margin right now. But I guess that's the NFL. Lions, Patriots, Commanders beat the Chargers. It happened again. Running backs dropping the ball before they go into the end zone. And this was, and I know this isn't a show where we're going to focus on the Cardinals a lot. That might have been the most shocking loss in recent football history. They were up 21-6. Running back breaks it for 72-yard touchdown, drops the ball at the end zone. They were about to be up 28-6, and they get they give the ball to the Titans, and then there's another one where they get an interception and they fumble it in for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Like they pulled a rabbit out of the hat as far as losing that game. It was crazy.
And it was and who you lost to made it even funnier too, because the Titans are going to win maybe one more football game.
They're the worst
rest
team
of
in the
They're
league.
so bad. The Titans are so bad. And they handed
Mark,
handed the game twice to him.
I truly don't understand. Like, he didn't even try to get the ball ready for a celebration. He simply just dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why drop it at all? Why?
I don't. Does that make us old, or does that make us? That makes us right. Like,
Why drop it when you get a yard in the end
When
zone?
this happens, I get actually angry. I get really fucking pissed, and
It's the easiest thing in the world. It's like breathing. Just hold the ball. Why? Why drop it? Blumman, why drop it? Even if you've already scored and they've blown the whistle and done this, why drop it then? Why drop it ever?
I don't. He also scored last week. So, like, it's not like this was some monumental accomplishment where he's, like, freaking out, hyperventilating, like, I got
Yeah, I assume he knows how to score.
He scored last week and is still doing this. Amari Dumer. And then do you see Jonathan Gannon? Do you see what Gannon did to him?
What Gannon do? I saw
Form
some
a
players.
new one.
Yeah.
We need more of this.
No, we need less of this because he shouldn't have dropped the ball in the first place. Less dropping balls.
No, you got to learn. If you make a mistake, you got to learn.
I like that you're ripping into him. I don't like the.
You
like,
got fire in your gut?
I don't like. Hey man, keep your chin up. It's all right. It happens to everybody. It shouldn't happen to anybody.
No, that should not happen.
It shouldn't happen on a 7th grade football field.
It's the most incomprehensible thing in sports.
That's got to be like he was so bored because he was running free, didn't see anyone for like literally 60
He also
yards.
slowed down.
It's got to be one of the things he was literally getting bored running to the end zone.
Yeah.
He's like he kind of forgot where he was on the football.
I'm trying to think
field.
of
So, too
equivalents
easy.
in other sports.
There's
about
not
this.
one.
Not touching
Really
home plate.
Not
Yeah.
not like leading off first and there's a pickoff throw and you don't even try to get it. You just stand there.
WNBA
I don't know.
player
There was a
on the fast break going for a dunk.
Or yeah, not touchy. I mean, not touching.
There was a
home plate
James
would be-
Harden clip one time where he was back on defense and then the guy just ran and laid it up and he just didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Like giving up.
But
on
those aren't
defense.
even.
But
Those aren't
those
even
are,
close.
that doesn't cost your team dearly
Yeah.
like this does.
Hockey player missing a wide open empty net, like at the end of a game.
But that's still
I
having
know.
to take the stick and
I know.
make the play. This is just
Evo,
the absence of making a play. Just
Hitting a walk-off home run, and as you round third base, you just keep rounding and go straight into the dugout to like party with the team.
go to Ruby Tuesday.
You just run right through third base into the third base
Yeah, you
dugout.
go beer league softball. You're
Yeah.
like, I don't have to touch all the bases.
It's crazy that this continues to happen, isn't it, Connor? Isn't that
It's-
crazy?
Yeah, that entire game, I don't know how much you talked about it, but the comeback was absolutely inexplicable. Couldn't believe it.
Does anyone want a piece of candy?
Yeah,
Spider
I
Brahmin, if anyone wants.
Brought in what?
Connor, you-
Yeah,
Some Swedish candy.
What is it?
Are we
Swedish candy.
Are we calling him Pee Wee Herman or?
I felt like Pee Wee Herman when I looked in the mirror. That's why I didn't put the pants on in the first place.
You look good. You just look like Pee Wee
You
Herman.
look like Pee Wee.
Yeah. Also, this isn't a matching suit. The gray here is different than this gray,
It's
but
okay.
we're not going to talk about it.
Can I have another one, please?
Yeah.
If no one else is going to.
I'll have a piece of candy.
The Butler did again.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Thanks.
Mark,
What
a piece of candy?
I would love a piece of candy.
Yellow.
Is it?
What kind of candy are we looking at here?
Swedish.
This is just Swedish candy.
Spider Brahmin.
It's like the hot.
It's in a fancy bag. This is just the cheapest candy known to man.
There's
Yeah.
a crocodile in there that's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, this isn't.
This isn't candy just come out of that bag.
That bag makes it look way fancier than it actually is.
They're just Sour Patch Kids.
Oh no, dude.
Which one should I get? There's like a lot of. There's just randoms. I'll get the orange bear.
No, man.
Oh,
This sucks.
This is not good, Blubman. Not good. It's so sticky, dude. I can't.
It is. It's a sticky candy.
Like my teeth are sticking together. I gotta like
Yep.
unhinge my jaw.
So, does anyone need like mouthwash or anything?
I use a water.
I use some toothpicks
Water?
and some cologne. And what else do bathroom attendants have?
Toilets.
You guys, you old guys, when you were growing up.
What do you mean, you guys?
The audience out there, anyone that's listening that's older and like past their prime in terms of going to the bars. When you went to the bars growing up, did you have bathroom attendants?
No.
It depends on the bar.
I went to the bars in Mississippi.
Sometimes
Barely
yeah.
had bathrooms.
Some of them did, some of them didn't.
And what do you think of the bathroom attendant culture? Like, is it because they're selling mouthwash, cologne, deodorant, toothpaste?
I don't think I've ever seen a bathroom.
Okay.
I I don't think I minded at like high end places. If you went to like a high end bathroom attendant would be cool. It's the ones that are at like the shitty college bars. I fucking hate those. And they hand you the paper towel. You're reaching for the paper towel and they hand it to you and you're like, I'm not gonna tip you for handing me paper towel.
My next question is gonna be: do you feel obligated to tip that person because they have to sit in the bathroom where it smells like shit?
No.
Okay.
I don't. I just kind of ignored him. I was like, I hate that this is happening. But if I went to like a fancy, I'm not sure if I've ever experienced this, but I'm not sure if I've ever experienced a fancy bathroom attendant. But the idea, like a fancy steakhouse, and you go in there, and it is like a guy dressed like Connor, and he's got like a towel over his thing, and he's like, "Sir, a towel to dry your hands." You know, I might participate with that a little more. But the ones where because you don't have any money. That's the other thing. Is like you're at like a shithole bar in college with no money. And the whole reason you're there is because they have the cheapest drinks in town. And then there's a guy in the bathroom that wants you to give him some of your money. And you're like, I don't have money. I have my drinking money, and that's it. Sorry, buddy. Brandon, when you went back to the well?
If it's there, I gotta eat it.
Oh.
Bucks Seahawks was sick.
Yeah.
What a game. What a game.
Baker.
Dude, he's really fucking good.
Who's through 5 games? Who's the MVP? Baker or Dak? Because Dak's in the mix, and I need you to know that.
Baker's more in the mix because his team has a better record, but
Dak's 3-2 with an awful defense.
Why does the NFL do offensive player of the year?
Also, they might not be 3-2. I have no idea.
aren't they two? They had the tie in there, right?
No idea. Oh, 2-2-1.
Yeah.
Why do they do offensive player of the year and MVP, but the MVP, like if you look at the offensive player of the year odds, Josh Allen is like 8th on the list, but he's the favorite for MVP. How can that make sense?
I don't.
Will someone make sense of that? No? Can't do it?
I don't fucking know, dude.
It's just
MVP can't be like a running back or a receiver usually, and offensive player of the year can be.
But why do we think that way?
I don't know.
If Puka Nacua is the best offensive player in football,
he should probably.
And if
then
he's setting records,
then how can another offensive player in football be the MVP?
Value versus skill.
You're preaching to the choir, buddy.
I think they're.
I'm the choir. I'm singing
Make
Amazing Grace over
make it make sense and do it now.
If it's value, it should be like kickers.
I gotta get to this mostly. There's 2 that are just boring a hole in my brain. Woman shot in chest by T-shirt cannon. Now, you guys have got to. Oh! You guys also owe me an apology.
Why?
You all owe me an apology. When I came here with this, I'm in the third thing. When I came here with the picture of the Texas A&M collie Reveille with an eye patch a couple of months ago, you all pointed at me and you laughed. You said, "Ha, Brandon, you fucking moron! You fell for that." Well, guess who came out the other day in an eye patch, buddy? Guess who was on the sidelines in an eye patch? Reveille. Bang, motherfucker! There she is. Boom. And you guys thought it was AI, and you said, "Brandon, you're stupid for falling for AI." And then Saturday night, who's wearing an eye patch? Boom!
So
It does look just like you said.
That kind of looks like
It looks just like the video.
that's so funny.
It's so
Who's apologizing? Brandon, sorry.
The video was AI.
Huh? What's that right there?
That's not the
What's
video
that
we
right
watched
there?
originally.
What's that right there?
No, did we watch a video or is it just a picture?
It was just a picture that
Do
was
we
like
have
very.
the
Y'all made
other
fun of me like it was
a
preposterous.
dog with 13 toes.
Y'all made fun of me like it was crazy.
It was crazy.
And the only reason they put the eye patch on the dog in real life is because of people like you
No.
that
They put it on
bought
there
it
to
and they're
protect her
like, we
eye.
should do that.
Protect her eye.
So, somebody could fact check me, maybe. I think the consensus in the room wasn't that we thought it was a crazy enough story that it couldn't be true. We believe there could be a dog with an eye patch. It was just the image that was on Twitter going around was so clearly
That
doctored.
was believable, man. It looks exactly like it looks now.
I need that image.
It
We
looked
need
exactly
that
like it
image.
Go
looks now.
find the original image.
It looked exactly like this.
I think you could tell in the video. It was like, oh, that's pretty much it.
Now
Or
that
not- in the-
dovetails in the other story, because this story of woman shot in chest by T-shirt cannon, I saw that video. How the fuck is that not AI? That has to be AI.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
How's that not AI?
You laughing?
That has to be AI.
Yeah, you laughed at that. That was comical.
All right, Debo. What am I supposed to believe?
That was
I'm 46-year-old. What am I supposed to believe?
that was so violent, Blutman.
That is
Well, how
AI,
is that
right?
Funny.
That's AI. Somebody help me.
Show that
Show it
again.
again.
help me.
I have to
Show
look
it
at it
again.
again. I have to look at it again.
I think we're all looking
in
for answers.
slow
Brandon.
mo.
I don't know.
How was that funny, Blutman?
Brandon, that looks pretty real to me.
Not funny.
It could have killed her.
Well, it did. She got up right.
Are you telling me that is AI?
That is AI.
That is AI.
I put it on the sheet to see if you would like watch it and be like,
This isn't fair, Mark. This isn't. So, how's that?
that's from a whole
isn't
AI
right.
video account about like a racetrack.
Oh, I saw that guy complaining.
Yeah, that was AI.
He was AI too.
Yes.
The guy complaining about not having money for tickets.
Yes, that's AI.
Brandon, you might need to just
There's a whole
might
racetrack
need to
account
log
on
off.
Instagram that just posts AI videos.
But how am I supposed to know?
you might have to.
That looked hilarious.
Brandon, there's this new thing, Sora.
And you
It's-
said, why are you laughing at that? Because it's fucking funny if she got shot. But that was funny.
That was
Brandon,
really funny.
Sora 2 dropped last week. It's over for you.
over.
dude.
I saw a video of no.
It was dangerous for me, and I'm sniffing that shit out all the time.
I saw a video of a Florida fan at the Swamp
Can I see her again?
in the second deck who was yelling at Napier and was like saying like go back to the Sun Belt, blah 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 blah, and then he just fell over the railing and fell down into the lower level of the swamp. And I for a second I was like, this is actually really real, and I had to go back and watch again. It was AI. People can AI anything now.
Yeah, they're like getting like brand access.
Yeah, I want to see her one more time. I don't know what to tell you. I got to see it.
It's a funny video. What is the name of that racetrack? If someone could help.
Oh,
me?
it was
Weber Valley Speedway.
Can we see it in slow mo too? Look at the guy in the back.
Lord have mercy.
Get her up was I should have known because she's already up.
already up. Yeah.
The guy in the back is great.
Yeah, Weber
You
Valley.
love that, Blutman.
Do you see the guy in the back? Is the AI so
Well, here-
bad? The guy in the back is acting like he got shot.
But here we go with you guys making fun of me. Now, if in 3 weeks,
Dude, they had
there's a
giraffe
gra-
races there.
In 3 weeks, there's a granny who gets shot with a T.
Oh yeah.
This is Sora. This is not real.
Oh, I've been seeing a lot of Tupac and Elvis hanging out. Been seeing a lot of JFK just riding in a car with no problems whatsoever.
This-
Pretty fucking crazy.
You've been running your mouth all week, champ, talking like the throne's yours, but you standing in my house now. West Coast territory tonight, and I'm setting it off. Biggie, you've been shining too long.
This is not good.
This is
No.
This is really,
terrifying.
really, really not good.
I think the lady
Call
with
your
the
mom. Call your grandparents.
This
Yeah.
is really bad.
Fucking
Call
Really
me.
bad.
ruined by this.
Call your
Call your
Brandons.
Brandon. Call the Brandon.
Call the Brandon Walker. Every Brandon Walker you know.
You saw the Weber Valley guy, the news report of the woman being like, fans are complaining they don't have change at the ticket counter.
No, it wasn't that. It was the owner shut it down or something during the heat races, and the guy's like, "He shut it down for the 3rd week in a row in the heat race. I ain't even got money to get back home."
Oh my god.
This is really bad.
This is not good.
This is really bad.
Or
That one
or
doesn't look as.
is that awesome?
This is really bad.
Mr. Reagan,
This one looks a little shittier than the other one, but
but tonight you're
Still.
staring at a New England brick. I didn't come to shake hands.
That doesn't even sound like.
yeah,
Okay.
that one was shittier.
All right,
Tupac Big.
here's my 3rd one.
Go ahead.
Illinois basketball intros are all Slavic.
Yeah.
So does that? Okay. So does that mean they're just saying that all the players that are starting are all from Slavic nations, or did the entire? What are you saying here?
Their whole team.
Hela Petrovic, I am coming from Prokoplje, Serbia.
Andrej Stojakovic, originally from Thessaloniki, Greece.
Is that Patriots kid?
I'm
Yeah,
Zvonimir
it is.
Ivisic, and I'm from Vodica, Croatia. Tomislav Ivišić, Vodice.
David Mirković Nikšić.
Ty Rogers.
No, their whole team is European, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Brad Underwood did the photo shoot where he's wearing like the jumpsuit and that was AI? You presented
Okay.
that to me.
Next person who falls for AI, there needs to be a punishment.
We need an AI.
Hey,
Oh, stop
Hold
right
on.
there.
Time out. TJ, you said that to me.
Yeah, like
Everybody
Anybody,
stop.
anybody
I
on
can't.
this
I'm
show.
telling you
Hold
right
on,
now,
hold on.
if it's a funny video with a old woman getting shot with a t-shirt gun or a frog bouncing on top of a rabbit's back, I'm going to fall for it because it's funny.
I'm telling you right now, if you send me a link and you're like, this is real, Who do we just?
Y'all can't set us
can't
up.
Trust. You
I'm
can't
saying-
set us up. It's if you come across it in the wild. I don't know.
I'm saying
I'm
anybody
hurt.
on the
I'm
show.
hurt.
If you guys set us up and we fall for it, then there should be a punishment.
There's no way I can set y'all up.
We need to be on alert at all times because we're entering into a very dangerous and scary part of society right now.
What are the ethics of getting ball sacked? Or ethics is the wrong word. What is the? Because I think I brought this up off air the other day. If Adam Schefter gets ball sacked on something and he reports it on Twitter, and then I believe it, did I get ball sacked?
It's a good question.
Yeah, you sent this to me, TJ. I guess now that I look at it.
Also, I think we go the other way.
I didn't
think
actually look at the picture. I just remember someone.
We should have AI Day once a week.
We should have AI Day once a week.
Because this shit's awesome.
It's terrifying.
It's
Slippery slope.
It's a
AI is not awesome.
That was a
dramatic slope. I would.
This is bad.
The bad AI is bad, but
on
the
the
good
right-
AI is good.
He's
Be
trying to
on the
get in
right
good
side of
graces with the AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You're
what
trying to play
he's
both
Hey,
sides of the fence.
Get your fucking Butler under control.
You could tell him.
He's talking sassy to me.
So tell him.
Stop talking sassy to me.
Okay.
Can you do some business, Brandon? Last business.
You shut up.
We got to do a grid.
The Butler could read it if you need.
Look, here you go, Connor.
Rest your
is
vocal
your
cords.
Butler British, by the way?
No, he's not. He's actually from Scotland.
Oh, he's Scottish. Okay. Your Scottish
I thought he
Butler.
was Welsh.
Your Scottish Butler can read the ad.
And he could speak in native tongue like Haitian Creole.
Now you're being silly.
Look, I've got friends for fantasy football, tailgate friends who swear by the air fryer. But when it comes to my money, I need a big financial friend. That's Experian. They help you track your FICO score, find ways to save, and even match you with the credit cards that fit your situation. And here's the kicker. Some of those cards are labeled do not... I don't know what accent I'm doing right now.
You're fine.
going.
No
Keep
ding
going.
decline. That means if you're not approved, your credit scores stay right where they are.
Little Philly got in there.
It's like going for it on 4th down and still keeping the ball if you miss. Experian makes it easy to apply with confidence right from the app. Download the Experian app today. Your wallet will thank you. Applying for no ding credit cards that won't hurt your credit scores. If you aren't initially approved, initial approval will result in a hard inquiry, which may impact your credit scores.
Your voice there was like something I'd hear if I was watching penguins in a nature dock.
He slipped into some Attenborough there.
He did, yeah.
All right, let's get a grid going.
Let's get a grid. Connor, you all right? New day tomorrow?
I mean, if the Phillies win tonight, or if the Phillies lose tonight, then yeah, we might have problems. Peyton Freemer put out the tweet of the weekend where she said, I think Connor Griffin legitimately might kill himself.
Brandon had the tweet of the weekend.
Peyton Freemer saying Connor might kill himself.
I mean,
I don't think that can be the tweet of the weekend.
Yeah, that's not tweet of the weekend.
I'm saying I would never, but we're getting to a point where if we lose tonight, if the Phillies come out again and the top of the lineup doesn't deliver.
No, that's too realistic for you to say this.
Yeah.
They could very well lose tonight. They're playing the fucking Dodgers.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Blake Snell's pitching.
I'm gonna be in a bad spot.
I don't understand if that's good or bad. Blake Snell sounds good.
Oh, he's been money.
Okay, so
But you got the
also I definitely know which team he's pitching for too.
you got the red drink on Saturday. You're good.
That was for Saturday, dude.
Get one today then.
Forget about all that. That's for Saturday.
It's for Saturday, but it's not for luck.
It's not for luck.
It's not for
can
luck.
only be done on
It's-
Saturday.
Superstitious.
It's for the vibes.
It can only be done on Saturday, but it's not super.
for the vibes in my apartment when I am sipping on that drink and I'm just soaking it all in, watching Big Noon Kickoff and getting ready for the day, and just like that's my vibe. I look forward to that every week.
I look forward to it too.
Really quick shout out to Virginia Cavaliers and Jake Mouse.
I've
Yes.
gotten so much wrong this
yeah.
year. I did call them early.
And I'm only doing that because he did threaten.
Has
to
he texted
harm
you during the
himself.
show, by the way?
He threatened.
He
He threatened
texted
himself
me.
that he would harm himself if I did not bring it up. So I'm saving his life.
He's texting everybody on the show during the show.
Did he
Yes,
text Mark?
he texted me saying UVA beat Florida State in a blew out.
Hold on. Mark, you okay?
You didn't text me. Where's my text, Jake? He didn't. You didn't text me, Mal. It's like, what the hell?
He just says UVA is making the playoff. They are this year's Indiana. All right, TJ, grid it up. Let's grid it up.
Where was the gay bar you were running by?
Old Town.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Try
I'm
what?
gonna go on a run. See what happens.
Yeah, get the ego.
We'll try.
out.
I'm gonna see what happens.
They're forward there.
The only two other things: Feinbaum out, Mark Sanchez ?
Oh, yeah.
Feinbaum out.
Sorry, what was that first thing you said?
Feinbaum maybe not legitimate yet.
Disney is.
They immediately
Oh.
said Clay Travis wasn't right. So,
But Pete Nakos, I think, confirmed it.
This is
It was good working with you guys.
yeah. Your job is done.
It's good working with you guys.
Your job.
I gotta go to the mouse.
Yeah.
I'll holler at you boys. Suck on this.
Later, Brandon.
All right.
That's pretty awesome.
Ain't played
And then,
nobody, Brandon.
My comment on Sanchez is what the hell happened? I still like the story that they're putting forth. I can't wrap my brain around it. Fox analyst Mark faces level 5 felony battery charge, which carries 1 to 6 year sentence. Sanchez was charged with battery with injury, public intoxication, unlawful entry of a vehicle for his role in an incident that occurred last week. I'm not saying this didn't happen. I'm just like I can't. Ever since the story broke, I'm just like trying to understand why.
Every layer of the story is unbelievable.
Yeah.
The pictures of the other guy.
Yeah.
Are fucking crazy.
They're crazy.
I don't even think we can show them.
It's
I
unbelievable.
just like the story that they're putting forth. I'm just like, what would compel a man?
Feels like a
at
story
12
that every day is going to have more layers.
Yeah.
It's a wait and see
it's
situation.
truly incomprehensible. It's like guy dropping the ball at the 1 yard line before he scores a touchdown. It doesn't make sense.
The explanation that people see to be thrown out is just he was probably drunk, and I'm like, still don't understand.
There's a lot of drunk people.
What would compel a man to do what he's been accused of here? But, yeah, crazy story.
You can't park there.
Um,
And then it all unraveled.
Yeah. All right, let's do a grid and get out of here. All right, hold on. Sun Mystics, is that my JC Sheldon play?
You got
She's the one that she's the Ohio State girl that I keep calling out.
We shit on the dream. Mystics fucks us up too.
Yes, it does.
Obviously, Mystics, Mystics Storm or whatever the Seattle's. That's Lauren Jackson, right? She played for both.
You gotta think Sue Bird got to steal the game, right?
Didn't she?
I think she played for the Mystics. I think you're right. Let's do the stat categories first, though, because those are
okay. All right, just relax.
I think the stat categories are the last.
Brandon,
Brandon Copper got drafted by the Mystics, but she didn't play for.
We can't see the grid.
Oops.
All right, 1 steal per game. Lynx. That's Nafisa Collier.
Okay,
right?
I think we do the Storm stats pretty easily. Let's do those.
Sue Bird's gotta have a steal a game.
Okay, and then Sun.
Kia Nurse played for the Storm.
Sun's going to be Tina Charles at 8 rebounds a game, right?
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Great cat.
Great poll, Brandon.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty confident bottom left is JC Sheldon. I think she played for the Wings, the Mystics, and the Sun. Do JC Sheldon. Boom!
cat.
Here we go.
Well,
Here we
we're on the
go.
board.
Here we
All right,
go.
all right. Do we want to do Brianna?
Brianna what?
Stewart
Or for what?
the 8+ rebounds per game in a season.
For whom?
Wait,
Seattle's. Let's do
Seattle?
Sue Bird. Sue Bird
Brianna
1+.
Stewart
Sue,
No.
Sue Bird,
Yeah.
1
What
steal
are you talking
a
about?
game.
Brianna Stewart. She didn't play for Seattle, did she?
Bro, what?
Did she?
I thought she was always with the Liberty.
Are you fucking stupid? I thought we've been doing this for how long?
Are we stupid?
She did play for Seattle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she played for Seattle.
She's an 8 rebound.
I don't know. Do Sue Bird 1+ steal.
Sue Bird, middle right.
Whoops, Sue made Bird.
That's
All
good.
right.
All right.
Do we think Nafisa Collier's a 1 steal per game? She's a shooting guard, right? Or is she a
Yeah.
3? She a 2 or 3?
So
Or
we go
she 4?
8
9?
rebounds.
Top 2 player.
Or Maya Moore.
8 rebounds could be Kevin Love for Minnesota.
He used to get like 30 a game.
Yeah, he was a beast, dude.
Tiffany Prince played for the Storm. I don't know her stats.
Did LaCharlotte Smith get a steal in her one game?
Let's go Stewie for the middle.
What, relax.
Stewie
I
for the
believe
middle.
Ebo.
I think
Ebo was hot last
I like
time.
fur coat Blutman.
Ebo was hot last time.
Has she ever averaged 8 a game?
we got to go.
No, you were very adamant just a second ago.
Yeah,
we're
you
going
were,
Stewart.
she
We're going
played.
Brianna Stewart middle.
Show me Stewie.
We're going Brianna Stewart middle.
Stewart.
There we go, Ebo.
Ebo.
I was legitimately going to hit
You're
you.
wearing the fucking Seattle thing right now.
I was
you
going to
fucking
hit you.
prick.
All right.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. I'm not. I don't mean.
Lauren
right.
Jackson is
Dude.
Mystic. I think Lauren Jackson is Mystic Storm.
That feels right. That feels right. Mystic Storm.
You talk so much trash.
I can't help but think I might have had something to do with that. And I listen. The finger points, but the thumb points too. Okay, and that one, guys, that was on me, and I apologize for that. And that's the first time I've ever been in this spot.
Hard one.
Maya Moore would have played. Nafisa Collier would have played.
I said Nafisa Collier.
Hold on. Is that Katie Smith, top left? Yeah. She's a Buckeye. I'll have to remember that. Click on her. I got to remember what team she played on. Give me some player info.
Are you sure Lauren Jackson didn't play for them?
Yeah. Lynx, Shock.
Didn't Lauren
Mystics,
Jackson leave there and go to the
Storm,
Mystics?
Liberty. All right.
Are those Hall of Fame numbers?
I'll try to remember that. What, 13 points a game?
Impossible to say.
She was
7-time All-Star, 2-time champ.
She was in the 1999 allocation draft.
Yeah.
Are those?
Come on, Blood. Gold medalist. All right, anything else?
Lauren Jackson has played. She played 12 years, and they were all in Seattle.
Yeah, I have an appointment at 12 if Connor could drive me.
Yeah,
I think he has to.
Yeah.
Also, Blutman, you have to come on the show on Friday.
I'll be here.
I have a gift for you. I meant to bring it today, and I forgot.
That's okay. I forgive you.
Will you remember on Friday that UCLA won?
I'll never forget.
Okay.
I'll forget who we beat, but
okay.
I'll never forget what they took away.
Because I got a present to commemorate it.
Okay, I can't wait.
I'm thinking of Deladon.
The guy running up the aisle with the ball was funny.
If you were thinking of Deladon,
I think I was thinking of Deladon. Did she play for the Storm and the Mystics?
I don't know if she played for a Storm, but she popped in my brain.
All right, that's the show. We'll be back tomorrow.
Doddington Bones.
Throw away, get the ball, and
see ya.
See ya. I'm out of here. All right, good game, everybody.
She never played for the Storm.
All right.
Is the ball worth leaving your front row seat for the rest of the game?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, his wife was
also,
still there.
were people going to jump him and steal the ball? Is that what he was
the NFL does come with the ball.
Oh, the NFL does?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, all right. I take it back. That was smart of him to take off running. All right, that's the show. See you guys tomorrow.
That's a ball's done.
Where's your jacket? Cool. Yeah, this would. Oh! I have a thought. I have another thought.
Nope.
It might be silly. Luau.
Oh my God!
Almost hit me in the nose.
Give me one more. Give me one more.
That's smack that shit.
Oh, that was interference. That hit the.
Interference.
Tropicana rule.
Maybe you need to throw harder.
Throw harder?
Yeah, give it like a Nolan Ryan.
I'm Luke Combs, and you're listening to Mostly Sports. Family.
Let's go!
So TJ.
That's big!